will agree that she looks absolutely stunning. She is for single men like myself, she is a sad loss to us. And ladies, I'm sure you'll agree, today's passing by without too much of a ripple. Now, Chelsea, there is one thing I overheard last night. I hate to give away the surprise, but you are actually going on a honeymoon, from what I've heard. You are. From what I've heard, I'll just say from what I can gather, you're going to Wales. We all know Kyrie's got Welsh blood and so forth. But I overheard Kyrie talk with Adam. We all stayed in Trouble Lodge last night, 3 of us. I overheard Kyrie talking to Adam. And he said he was really excited because he can't wait to go bang her tomorrow. But I don't want to get your hopes up. Wales is, I'm sure you love Wales, it's a fantastic place. But in all seriousness, Kyrie, you know, I think the world of you, and I appreciate how lucky I am to have you in my life, to be honest. You're a true friend.
Yay!
Oh, shut up, guitar. So I'd like to also take this opportunity to thank a few other people in the room who have made this day the sort of success it is. Firstly, the bridesmaids. Laura, Billy, Francesca, Georgia, Lindsay, you have all done a wonderful job today, and on behalf of everyone, thank you so much. So I'd like you to all briefly stand up so we can all see you and give you a nice big round of applause that you deserve.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, go on the table.
You all look absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. So, now we get on to the ushers. Dear oh dear.
Oh, my boy.
Frankly, the fact that they're all still sitting in their seats alone and not at the bar deserves huge credit. But Kyrie has made it clear who his favourite friend is, just in case it's me. They're a bit slow, but me. But I know you've been slow on the uptake of times and so forth, but I'd like you to all stand up and take the recognition you deserve. So Adam, Brad, James and Phil, please stand up. Now, so part of my duties as best man is to sing the groom's praises and tell you about his many good points. The sad thing is I cannot sing and I will not lie. I do apologise. Okay. I mean, Kyrie is a very generous man. I'll be honest, he's got his good points and he's a very generous man. I mean, every time he goes out with the lads, he makes us look good. I mean, every time again we go out and you know, drink no more than 5 pints, save us money, so I really appreciate that. Thank you for being so generous.
Good man.
But in all seriousness, you say you have been a wonderful friend, and it's been an honour, a privilege, and a pleasure to be your best man. So thank you so much. I've known Kyrie for about 15 odd years now, give or take. We met in Downs Primary School in Year 5 when I moved to the area, but we were actually in different classes. Then we went on to sort of secondary school. In all that time in secondary school, we shared one class for one term. Can you remember what class it is?
Double science.
Double science. Well remembered. Maybe. But, so despite all this obvious avoidance, he still managed to leech a friendship out. You are the main reason I did well at school, so thank you so much. But I think it's fair to say that me and Kyrie were not the prettiest pictures at school.
Really?
I know, you've been nice, I mean, when I was young, I had more spots than a Dalmatian, and Kyrie was, well, just Kyrie. Really. Just imagine a worse haircut, if you can. You know. You remember his half moon haircut? Classic. But it was a classic. If there's got to be a photo of it somewhere, someone find it. I would love to see it. Great haircut. But due to our physical handicaps as teens, we weren't really popular with the ladies. Well, we weren't. We was ugly kids. So we spent a lot of time indoors, sort of playing GoldenEye. That was our lives as kids. GoldenEye. GoldenEye, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, great game, yeah. We were talking about it funny enough, so it's quite weird. But, you know, our sort of friendship blossomed from there, and the rest, as they say, is history. So, thank you for all those fun times getting killed by me on GoldenEye. But I guess in part, our friendship actually brought Ceiri and Chelsea together. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'm part of the reason these two met. So before going into the whole story, I'd like to apologise to Chelsea's family.
You're going to kick in
Blame
later.
them, not me, I was just there, okay? But,
That's naughty.
so taking myself back, what, 7 years ago now, is it? Give or take. Ceiri came round to mine in a flood of tears. He just broke up with his ex-girlfriend. What?
I haven't heard this story.
You haven't heard the story? Okay. He came round in mine, flood of tears, just broke up with his ex-girlfriend, completely and utterly distraught. So, in a sort of attempt to cheer him up, I said, okay, we're going to go out, we're going to get bang on it, we're going to sort of paint the town red and that kind of thing, really. So we've got to like 2 o'clock in the morning on the dance floor, he sees this girl. And he's like, I like the look of her. I think Adam might have been there as well. Was you there, Adam? I can't remember. Yeah. So I've got a witness, but Ceiri's not the most confident of people, as we know. Nothing wrong with that, but he took a lot of G'ing up, I talked him round, and he finally went over and he talked to Chelsea. He didn't talk to you? He didn't talk to you?
Go on, Chelsea.
Oh, he just danced, sorry, you might have said, yeah, just danced on the dance floor for a few hours. Probably lost my place now, but that's alright. So after a lot of G'ing up, he walks over to the girl, that kind of thing. It gets to later in the morning, sort of looks are exchanged, numbers are exchanged and so forth, and then that's sort of where it started, really. That was the first day. It's where the stalking began.
Power of me.
Yeah.
Janine
Well,
was there that
funny,
night. I
but-
had about 6 texts by the time we got to the total garage.
As long as you remember what garage it was, that's good. That's good.
So, what is the moral of this story? I guess, Ceiri, I'd say for you, good things come out of bad. And Chelsea, do not go nightclubbing in Harlow. So, I guess one question you have to ask is, you know, you've committed yourself to one woman for the rest of your life. But the one question every groom asks themselves is, how do you know she's the one? I'm sure a lot of people who've been married and have asked themselves that question. I can answer that very simply, Ceiri. She said yes. Take what you can get, okay?
That's a bit naughty.
I would say this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to write. Anyone knows me, I used to be a journalist, so that's sort of saying something. But one of the main reasons is, a few weeks ago I was talking to Ceiri and I was like, I'm really struggling with your speech. Oh, how comes? So you haven't really got any stories. In the nicest possible way, but you know, you've always been a girlfriend man. So okay, we like our nights out and that kind of thing, but I was really struggling for a story. Oh, it's not that bad. It's a good one. So as you might know, a couple of weeks ago we went down to Bournemouth for the stag do. I originally planned Amsterdam. I was going to do Amsterdam, was going to go there. I know the city quite well, was going to do this, do that, fine. We got further along and Corey was like, I want to stay in the country, we're going to do Bournemouth. So he sort of planned that. He booked the room, that kind of thing. So we finally get down to Bournemouth a few weeks ago. And we go into the hotel, we go and find the first bar we can find. And what's the first bar he takes us to? A gay bar.
Hello, Ceiri.
So we go to, oh, maybe it's a one-off. We sort of wander around, go to the next bar, another gay bar. We sort of run, we talk to people, and we find out that Ceiri's booked us a hotel in the gay district of Bournemouth. The whole of Bournemouth to pick from, and he books us in the gay district. I think the words only Ceiri sort of spring to mind. The whole of Bournemouth, and you pick the gay districts. But like I said, he hasn't got many stories. I don't mean this in a horrible way, but stories or not, it doesn't matter. Because you and Chelsea are going to go on, be happy, make your own stories, far greater than any week in a bed together, me and Ceiri. They say 3 simple rules of being the best man. Stand up, speak up, and shut up. So I'm going to take my own advice now by asking everyone to raise their glasses to the most important people in the room today. No, not the bar staff. I'd like everyone to raise their glasses and join me in wishing the new couple a lifetime of happiness. I think I speak for everyone here when I say that we dearly love you both. So to Ceiri and Chelsea.
Brilliant.
That's it, let's get drunk! Come on!
Excellent.